the late season. When I talk about late season, I'm talking about May the 6th, 7th, somewhere around that time, all the way into until the last day of turkey season, whenever it closes in your state. Fortunate for me, since I travel, I get to hunt all the way to the 25th, 26th, 27th of May. But anywhere in that 3-week period in May can just be absolutely dynamite. And I know we're all tired, and I know you're wanting to sleep in, and I know everybody's getting depressed because the turkeys ain't gobbling right, and we ain't seen a lot, and we've just all been overrun by jakes this year, and everything's just kind of depressing, especially if you've had a struggle and haven't killed one. But listen, the best, really, and I say it every year, but if you follow me here, and you've seen my success over the years in the late season, and it's true, the best is yet to come. The late season can be a tremendous time to be out there. Hens are starting just now to be by themselves. In fact, I've seen this past week is the first time I've seen hens starting to get off by themselves. For the last 2 or 3 weeks, about every day, I've seen hens, but they've had a gobbler, but they've been so far you can't hardly work them or anything else. But they either have gobblers or jakes with them. Now I'm starting to see hens by themselves, 1, 2 hens by themselves, going up a hedgerow. What does that mean? Well, that probably means she's nesting. And see, this happens every year like clockwork. You're going to find these hens where 2 weeks ago they were henned up with that gobbler. Now they're off to do their natural thing to nest. They got to incubate them eggs. Now that leaves the gobblers that wouldn't say nothing 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago or a week ago or even 3 or 4 days ago. He wouldn't say nothing. Now he gets the opportunity to start gobbling again. Why? Because now he's by himself, and that's where it gets really, really good in the late season. Now, I have more success in the late season up in the day. Now, when I say up in the day, I'm talking about from 9 o'clock all the way, even up in the evenings. Evening hunting can be tremendous in the late season. If your state allows evening hunting, stay out there. Don't get discouraged. If you got to work and you don't get off till 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, hey, take you a couple hours nap, get out there from about 10 to dark. I'm telling you, it can be tremendous in the late season because gobblers are by themselves. And the cycle never stops from year to year that hens are going to nest. Hens are going to nest, and the gobblers are going to be by themselves. So right now is a tremendous time to kill an 1.5 inch or an over an inch spur old gobbler that wouldn't say a word 2 weeks ago. Late season, it's just awesome. It is an awesome time.